An excellent balance of price and performance. The classic Kelty Red Cloud 90 is a long-time favorite amongst seasoned backpackers as well as first-time users or Boy Scouts. It's got load hauling capability, a spacious interior that gobbles up gear, and it also has a perfect fit suspension that gives you on-the-fly fit adjustability. We're going to take a closer look at the features that have made this such a favorite. The best place to start the discussion on what the Red Cloud brings to the table is to take it off, turn it around, and have a look at its suspension system. As has always been the case on the Red Cloud, you've got excellent padding, anticipating that you're carrying a lot of gear and a lot of weight. So you've got great padding on the contoured shoulder straps, a nice wrap of thick padding on the waist belt, the lumbar portion of the pack, and also the back panel itself. You've got dual light beam aluminum stays, which give the pack great structure, and out of view is an HDPE frame sheet, which gives it further structure, further stability. What's been incorporated into the pack is the perfect fit suspension system. You can see, since I have loosened up some of the straps here on the pack, that this actually travels. The entire back panel travels up and down those stays. It gives this a very broad fit range, so from as short a torso length as 15.5 inches all the way up to 21 inches, giving this pack, it can fit nearly everyone. And because of these incorporated straps, you put the pack on, you cinch down your load lifters, the waist belt, making sure that it's riding on the hips as you'd expect. You reach behind, pull down the fit straps, and this locks comfortably into the place you'd like it to be. You get a great fit, and a fit that you're able to dial in on your own without any help from anyone else. Let's go ahead and turn the Red Cloud back around, and we'll look at its access and organizational features. Start by taking the lid off here. It's obviously a traditional lidded backpack. Beneath that, you've got really wide open access to the interior, so top loading access to the interior of the pack bag. That spindrift collar here at the top of the pack bag leaves a lot of extra space if you're filling it with extra layers or what have you, but also cinches down more tightly when you're not taking full advantage of the capacity of the pack. The lid is a floating lid. It means it can be lifted to accommodate the expansion of that spindrift collar. It also can be taken off entirely. Behind this little panel, you actually have a webbed waist belt strap. So you can take this off and use it as basically a lumbar style day pack or summit pack if you've gotten where you're going and only need a smaller amount of items for the day. There's a zippered top pocket. There's also a zipper along the back here, so some organization and capacity, surprising capacity in the lid itself. On the pack, you've got an extremely large zippered front pocket. You can put all kinds of gear in there. Left that open so you can see the organizational pockets are empty, so you could see that. See the daisy chain attachment points here on the front of that as well, so you could even lash gear externally. Zippered, or there's a zipper behind that pocket that gives you access to the full interior of the pack without having to take the lid off, so you can quickly put hands on what you need to. Down here at the bottom is what I consider an extremely standout feature on the Red Cloud and many of Kelty's Trail Series packs. It's a sleeping bag compartment, which isn't terribly unique to a backpack, but the way in which this is designed, different from the horseshoe-shaped zipper you see on many backpacks, gives you much greater access to that pocket. So many backpacks, you'll struggle to even get your sleeping bag in there because you've eaten up some of the access in getting to the interior. And that's just not the case on what I kind of call the nose cone style on the Red Cloud. You can see there's a hanging panel between the sleeping bag compartment and the top compartment, so you can separate wet gear, or again, keeping your sleeping bag separate, or you can throw that open by undoing the toggles and turn it into one large single compartment. Set that aside for the moment. Got zippered side pockets, really large bellow style pockets. I've got a stove here and other gear on the other side. Really deep, nice path through. You can see I've got tent poles in behind here. You could put other gear in behind there as well. Stretch mesh pockets. I've got a water bottle here on the other side, canted in such a way that I can easily grab it while I'm on the go. Also zippered hip belt pockets as well. Got trekking pole loops, an ice axe loop, compression straps across the front here where I had this sleeping pad rolled up. Just every organizational feature in play here on the Red Cloud 90, making it ideal for extended backpacking trips. It's easy to see with everything in play here on the Red Cloud 90 why Kelty has such a long-standing trail favorite on its hands. You've got great organization, you've got great capacity, a suspension system that dials in that fit and carries all that gear, all that weight comfortably and in a stable fashion so you can enjoy extended time in the backcountry.